Titana mavosi ngana Minister Muvyani wa Malelu na ukuivandhi ya Kenya ula ni Davis Chirchir ni whether hivikambe wa Senate na madhanguma wiwe na kati wa serikali nini na kampuni wa Adani kukonia Kiwanza cha Ndeke cha JKIA uwi wakaitina wa mudhenyani wayo Chirchir kulia ukuka na madhanguma koneti wiwe na mbe wa kikalo cha Senate uni wa maundume ili ndini wa Senate.
Is it 17 questions. Okay. So whether we go through all of them or we can... Okay. So we can start with the first one. That is to confirm whether Kenya Airports Authority has entered into an agreement with Adani. That is on page 4.
Page 4, thank you. Chair, on the question on whether we have entered into an agreement with Adani Commercial Limited, a private company, to lease out JKI under the Build, Operate, Transfer model of public-private partnership, and if so, to state the terms of this agreement and to indicate the associated costs to be incurred by the airline and other users of JKI. Chair, Honorable Chair, no concession exists between Kenya Airports Authority and MS Adani Holding Limited pursuant to the letter PIP application of March, currently undergoing stakeholder engagement, due diligence and drafting of the concession agreement. MS Adani Holding Limited of India submitted a PIP to build, operate and transfer JKI under the public-private partnership model. The government is pursuing PPP model on account of fiscal constraint in the face of acute infrastructure constraint. The sector chair infrastructure deficit was an output of the National Aviation Policy Study and a mid-term investment plan of December 2022 done by ALG of Spain, and this helps us to answer the other question that comes later under the clientship of the PPP Directorate. The policy guides inter alia the substantial development of civil aviation sector with respect to aviation planning and development, security, safety, environment, technology, human resource development, and data and information management. The midterm plan, on the other hand, assess the high technical, economic, and financial evaluation of each of the main 6 airports covering JKI, Moi, Wilson, Kisumu. Detailed feasibility study was further done on JKI by ALG of Spain under KAA sponsorship to guide investment, and this is where we are later on seeing the mix-up between ALG as a transaction advisor when they were actually doing this particular job. The indicative cost of the users and airline is work in progress with the methodology of determining under section 12 of the heads of terms which we have attached. As regarding, Chair, the contract documents of this agreement and to indicate the ownership of Adani, the process undertaken to identify and award the lease and stating whether there was public participation in the process, Chairman, like I've said, we have not reached contracting stage in this transaction. We only have the head of terms document summarizing key negotiation items awaiting the finalization of the stakeholder engagement, which is currently ongoing, and the due diligence, which is also currently ongoing. To inform the drafting of the concession agreement, the commercial details of the proponent are expected to be output of the ongoing due process and will be part of the concession agreement. On whether a tendering process was conducted, I think, Chairman, I don't want to delve too much into that because we've said it is a public initiated proposal, unsolicited, and we have captured that well in item number 3, response. As to providing the details of the contract, Chair, Honorable Chairman, the contract between KAA and ALG of Spain, I think, let me read a question so that we articulate that because that was a very specific. Provide details of the contract between Kenya Airways Authority